What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
In the wake of the 2024 All-Star Game, there has been much chatter and content on what we witnessed. Anyway, actually, never mind. Let me be 100% honest and unfiltered. The NBA today, well, 90% of these sucker jive turkeys. The fruit has truly fallen far from the tree. People, players of the past, passed the torch down from generation to generation, from era to era. For what? For this? For what? If you were born in the 90s, you may, emphasis on the word, may probably never understand if you choose not to. We are filled, we are entertained, quotation mark, entertained by players who don't even want to go to work 75% of the time, maybe even 60% of the time. They don't want to go to work. They're complaining despite having all the benefits, all the luxuries that eras of the past did not have. Not only did eras of the past did not have, but eras of the past worked and made it possible for the current players to have these luxuries, to have the amount of money that they are pocketing right now. And they want to act like this. They don't want to play. They don't want to give effort. They want to take breaks. Are you kidding me? When I heard Ann Edwards say the All-Star Game is just a break, nobody's trying to play, blah, 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 it's just a break. I don't know what they can do to try to change it, but we ain't really trying to play out here. That's basically what he said. And this is the guy you guys are trying to compare to Jordan? Really? Really? Oh, man. If this is the guy that you're saying reminds you of Jordan, I don't care how you say it. You can say, oh, no, they're just talking about his athleticism. Oh, no, they're just talking about his willpower. Oh, no, they're just talking about his tenacity. He's ferocious. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Once those words come out of his mouth, I was like, put the cork in it. I don't want to hear it anymore. Even besides that, there was things he did earlier this season with the whole, what's his teammate's name? The guy I don't like, Karl Anthony Towns, Cat. When he scored 60 points or whatever he scored, I think it was 60, right? And then Ann Edwards is on the bench or whatever, like checking the score of the other game, trying to see what Joel Embiid was doing so they can try to get Cat more points to try to beat him. That type of behavior. It's like that. This is unbecoming of an NBA legend. I should have cut it off with him right there. And I like Ann Edwards, but damn, really? Really? The immaturity, the adolescence. You can sit here and call me a hater if you want to. You can sit here and say I'm that old guy with that get off my lawn mentality. I could give two shits. Fact of the matter is, the NBA ain't what it used to be. And you can sit here and say, well, the NBA has evolved, it's changed. I get all that. But Lord Jesus, can I just get you guys to compete? Can I just get you guys to play? Y'all talking about the All-Star game is a break, but y'all already taking breaks from the regular season. So what is this? The break from the break? You need a break from the break you're already taking? We can't even get y'all to play regular season games. How many breaks y'all need? How many? How many breaks y'all need? What is this, man? What has the NBA become? And you know what? The funny thing is, years ago, I was one of the few people saying, because I used to love the All-Star game, because it was competitive, much more competitive than what it is today. I used to love the All-Star game. They used to take pride. Kobe, my favorite player, would go out there and give it his all, because it's like the best from my conference versus the best from your conference. This happens once a year. Show me what you got. That's how Kobe Bryant was wired. So everybody knew Kobe was going out there to bust your ass. Facts. That's what I'm used to. And now I'm getting this? And I was on the record years ago saying the All-Star game is getting worse and worse and worse each year. Now we got people scoring 211 points in the game. Absolutely no defense played. And back then, people were telling me, oh, bro, you tripping. They never play defense in an All-Star game. Blah, 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 blah. No. You clearly haven't watched this shit. I have all the All-Star games since the 90s recorded on VHS, and I watched them many times. And I can tell you that defense was played. And then when the fourth quarter came around, if it was a close game, at some point in the fourth quarter, defense was high, played on a high level. So you can't tell me that the players weren't playing defense back in the day, because they were. They cared. Especially particular players. You can't tell me that, because I've seen it. Shaquille O'Neal, a guy that likes to contradict himself, years ago made that statement. Oh, shut the hell up. Somebody made a comment about it. Shaq, oh, shut the hell up. People never play defense in an All-Star game. Shaq, what are you talking about? Shaq need to stop talking, bro. If I've ever seen anybody contradict themselves, it's Shaquille O'Neal. Can you take a stance and stick with it, please? The NBA today is Boulder Dash. I don't care. You can sit here and try to tell me. And I watch the game. I still watch. As much as this game sucks compared to previous eras, I still watch all these damn games. And I can tell you that the fruit has fallen far from the tree. Well, you see them jacking up over 100 three-pointers in an All-Star game. It's an All-Star game. Why am I going to an All-Star game to see what I see, exactly what I see in regular season games? Jacking up a bunch of three-pointers. I get to the All-Star game, jacking up a bunch of three-pointers. What's the goddamn difference? And then you want me to be wowed by these dunks or whatever the hell you're doing in today's All-Star game when no defense is being played? You know, seeing somebody get crossed over when the defense is 2 to 3 feet away from them, not giving two shits about them, isn't the same as somebody getting crossed over when somebody is at least giving a defensive effort. Or dunking in traffic when people might be contesting you, as opposed to having a wide open lane. It doesn't look the same. It doesn't. These players, man, I don't get their mentality. I don't understand it. I've been at family reunions in my family, and we'd be like talking crap. We talking. Let's get out on the court. They got a basketball court. We lace up. We play harder at the family reunions, trying to prove something. than these guys trying to represent a conference. NBA is in a sad state, man. And I continue to cover it because I love the game, but it is a love-hate relationship. I'm the guy getting abused in this relationship. I'm the one loving the game, watching the game, talking about the game, making content about the game and the players. But I'm the one getting abused in this relationship because of the product that they're putting out and that I'm consuming. I'm the one being abused in this abusive relationship. And Adam Silver, you definitely have something to do with it. People like to praise Adam Silver, but you have some responsibility and culpability in this. You absolutely do. And you've done some good things. I'm not going to say everything you've done. You've done some good things. But there's only so much you can do. But you have definitely pampered these players with what you have allowed. And you are definitely much more pro player than Stern was. And this is the atmosphere you have, and now you have to deal with it. Now you are trying to clean up the trail of doo-doo that the players have left. And you got TV contracts you have to worry about. Deals, contracts. Who wants to make a deal with you for the next NBA All-Star event when people are shutting off their TV because they're seeing a bunch of players literally not competing? And I mean literally not competing. This might tap into your pockets, buddy. And I don't know what you can do. You can sit here and try to change the format and do this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, if the players don't want to compete, they don't want to compete, man. This is the quality of players you have. Stop telling me that these guys have the Mamba mentality. I don't want to hear it no more. Just because somebody does a fadeaway jumper in the mid-range doesn't make them Kobe Bryant. Doesn't mean they have the Mamba mentality. Just because somebody hits a game winner doesn't mean they have the Mamba mentality. Just because somebody snarls and is aggressive from time to time doesn't mean they fully have the Mamba mentality. Stop. None of these players get that no more. No. You have to show me something else. Shooting a mid-range jumper doesn't mean that you have Kobe Bryant's DNA in you. I'm sorry. Because Kobe Bryant treated the All-Star game like it was a goddamn playoff game. He did. I watched all of it. Playing defense, playing offense at a high level. Seeking out his matchups. These guys ain't doing that. They want to rest. They want to take their time. They're already rested. I don't want to hear it. Not a single one. I don't want to hear it. Mamba mentality, my ass. No Devin Booker. No Ant Edwards. No this guy, no that guy. No. And stop comparing that man to Michael Jordan, please. The buck stops here. And like I said, if you were born in the 90s and you haven't done your research, you don't understand what I'm talking about. You don't. You don't, and you never will, because you don't care about the people that set the table for your players and what they stood for and how they played. You don't. I'm just saying, hit the dislike button now. Might as well, because you don't like what I'm saying. Clowns. Anyway, I got to go to bed. There's a big day at work tomorrow. Big event. And I got to be there leading the way. Appreciate y'all, man. Tired of this league, man. We out, baby. Appreciate y'all, man. We out.